evening all. I'm Epstein, and here we are on Wednesday, November 27th, 2024, getting ready for that turkey. I can't wait. It's my favorite holiday food, so it'll be fun. I hope you have a great one. It is time for you to step back. I know the futures markets are open tonight with abbreviated trading. A lot of them close early in the morning, different times. You're not even open, as you can see, in the Brent crude oil. You won't open in the grains again, if I'm correct, tonight. So just be careful, okay? This is noise. That's what I like to call it. It's where your B and C league traders step into the market and make some trades. Friday, we reopen, not full sessions. So it's really Sunday night that you got to come back to the marketplace and do some looking. That doesn't mean we can't look together. Remember, there's no government reports tomorrow. The gold market is trying to come down a bit. It's down 2.79% for the month at this point. I'm sorry, for the week at this point. When we take a look at the chart action, as I said, we had that Fibonacci bounce that I showed you earlier in the week, and I think the market still can work its way lower. Be very careful if you take out the low right through here. It would say that the market is, in fact, trying to break down. The key is not to take that out, because at this point you have the swing line with higher lows and higher highs. That's the good news. The bad news is the market keeps stalling out now at the 18-day average of closes. Yeah, you got up over at one time here, and then you immediately came back down. So there's selling pressure, not buying pressure, still prevalent in the market. New support shows up at the 100-day average at 26.17. The Bollinger Band's a lot lower than that, about $40, $50 lower, right now around the 25.69 level. And momentum isn't helping you with just going sideways at this point. Often, you know, momentum can lead price one way or the other. That's not leading anything. I'm going to keep the gold-silver ratio in the December contracts until we get just about to expiration. And as you can see, gold keeps climbing over silver. When we go to March silver here, you can see lower highs, lower lows. Now what had been an attempted support at the 100-day average is resistance from that number to the 18-day. The market is too oversold for me as a trader to tell people, hey, go short to get down there. But it certainly looks like if the market wants to reach, it's not going to have a lot of problem getting between 30.06 and 29.93 and a half. You'd have to get up over this high right through here to negate the downtrend, and that's not going to be easy over the holiday. In the copper market, again, an oversold market here. Trend is down. You're trying to form something of a trade bottom. I think you can see it versus the 410 level, if that gives ground. And there's no way to know if it will or won't. But right now the odds favor it as you've got the swing line down. If it gives ground, you open the door up for a flash move under the $4 level. Obviously, the problem here is China. You've heard me say that over and over. Obviously, the problem is the threatened additional tariffs that President-elect Trump wants to put on the markets and what it's going to mean. I was reading an article where Stanley Decker, the big tool company, what are they doing? They're telling traders that price increases will come if the Trump administration tariffs go into place. They import a lot from China, 10% tariff on everything coming in. They're looking to pass it on. They're telling you that right now. So they've made the first statement that get ready for higher prices. Now, how much of that they'd pass on, I don't know. I'm not in their boardroom, and there's no way to know that. But once they tell the consumer that that would create a higher price, it does more than one thing. You know, in one way it says, hey, reach out to your congressman and tell them we don't want that. The other thing is, if it comes, look out, because there's going to be price increases, which is another way of saying we're not eating that price increase. Maybe they'll eat part of it, but not all of it. In the January platinum, lower highs, lower lows, still fighting to come down here. So silver, platinum, copper, what's going on? people are worried about the tariffs. They're worried about what does that do for demand. I don't think they're worried after looking at today's PCE indices that the economy isn't in good shape. If you saw the jobless claims that came out this morning, they certainly showed a market that's still sitting here. 213,000 claims is a small number. So we don't have a weak market there. We are looking at the consumer that for the last report on the PCE just came out with higher, the income part went up and the spending fell down. So those are in the right direction, but there's all these other problems coming about right now, and trade it accordingly. Don't be a hero at the Thanksgiving period and blow your account up and then go, if I'd only have waited. Higher high, lower low in the dollar. So you had the move off the tariff. It went to the Bollinger Band. I'm going to repeat again. You've got to, you owe it to yourself. Learn the Bollinger Bands. I teach my theory on them, and people that go with them, I get letters galore. They go, I didn't know where to come out of a market. I couldn't figure that out. Whoa, that has helped me tremendously. Take a look right after this, as I finish up, at the ad that I have, and take a look at taking the course. Investing in yourself is the best thing that you can do. So you put this all together, we try to work it out, take a look at this. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great Thanksgiving. You won't see me until Friday morning again. It'll be then the morning video that I'll come out with. We'll just take a look at how some of the trading went. And from there, we'll worry about things come the weekend. You have a great holiday. Don't eat too much. Take care. Welcome. I'm Ira Epstein, and I'm here to talk about my enhanced Bollinger Band course. Now, many of you have taken my regular charting course, and if not, you might think you know something about Bollinger Bands. As you know, Bollinger Bands are an algorithm designed to keep the market trading within it 95% of the time, and on a chart, it will offer on the top part resistance, on the bottom support, and the idea is the market will travel within them. We know that sometimes it latches onto that band, goes up or goes down. Well, how do you play with that? Can you pyramid the positions off that type of thinking? Well, I've applied all three of these into 13 different videos that teach you my concept of it. And from that concept, you're able to work with weekly charts and or daily charts. The 13 videos, each about 7 minutes long. The idea here is not to put you in school forever, but to teach. Now, if you haven't tried my complete futures research, I throw that in as well. Whether you've tried this or not, I think it's worth taking a look at. I think you're going to learn something from there. That research, by the way, covers twice daily market updates for you and access to what I call window envelope numbers, which I think are very important when looking at these Bollinger Bands. The next part is a trial to our charting software so you can make your charts look the same way that mine do. It's that simple. Where do you go with it and how do you get all this? It's simple. You go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. If you go to the word education, everything you need is answered there. You can also call my staff. They'll be happy to help you get set up. I'm Ira Epstein, on the road to your education.